Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Moon, and Capricorn Rising. Welcome to your November 2024 predictions. What does Capricorn need to know for November 2024, please? Capricorn, you have figured something out. It feels like something perhaps you've been working on for quite some time. Maybe you've been working towards a solution for something, or you feel like you've kind of like cracked the code, so to speak, on something. But Capricorn, the guides are saying that there's actually an even easier way and an even more efficient way for you to do whatever it is that you have kind of figured out. And so I would recommend, Capricorn, that you continue on your discovery journey and continue researching, because there's actually an even easier way to go about doing whatever it is you're doing. Capricorn, remember that these messages are not going to always resonate for everybody that is listening, so please take what resonates, leave the rest behind, as we are all on our own unique journeys in this lifetime. Thank you. What else does Capricorn need to know for November 2024, please? Capricorn, you need to say what you need to say. That song, Say What You Need to Say, that song just came into my head. And then also the phrase beating around the bush really quickly came in right after. And so are you holding back on something that needs to be said in the month of November, or perhaps it's been needing to be said before November? If that's the case, Capricorn, the guides are recommending that it's time for you to vocalize whatever this is. Now, it's important to remember, Capricorn, that when we're holding on to feelings, especially feelings of like low vibrational feelings, anger, resentment, sadness, frustration, those types of energies, lack of forgiveness, we are actually just causing hurt to our own energetic system. It's actually just messing us up internally. And then as it festers and festers, it begins to grow. And then eventually you have physical symptoms that are related to the energetic imbalance. And so it's good to say what you need to say. And Capricorn, if you're having a really hard time saying it, then I recommend writing it out, right? Journal it out, and if it is something that needs to be vocalized to somebody, at least you have your thoughts down on paper and you can read the paper rather than having to kind of only use your speech. Thank you. What else does Capricorn need to know for November 2024, please? I think this goes hand in hand, Capricorn, with the message around say what you need to say, because I've already forgotten about it. That's what came back. And it came almost like the energy, the words came to me almost like somebody saying them to you. And so if you are kind of holding on to something that needs to be said, the other person, it seems, is going to take it quite easy, almost kind of like not surprised or shocked, but kind of just like, yeah, no big deal, like whatever, we've already talked about that, or I've already forgotten about it, it's no big deal. Thank you. What else does Capricorn need to know for November 2024, please? Some of you might be fasting in the month of November, or maybe starting like a new diet routine or lifestyle, kind of health, lifestyle, fitness routine. I definitely got the word fasting though, so maybe intermittent fasting, or fasting due to some belief or something like that. Thank you. What else does Capricorn need to know for November 2024, please? I just heard elementary, my dear Watson, and I feel like perhaps you're doing some sort of research on something, Capricorn. My guides always, and I've had to say this a couple of times in different videos, but my guides will send me rather kind of physical and tangible ideas, and then it's basically my job, the way that I channel, is to change everything into energy so people start to understand how energy actually works. And so with that, I'm going with maybe discovering, researching, investigating something in the month of November. Please only take what resonates, leave the rest behind. And if you're enjoying this content, please leave a video gift in the comments below to show your support. Thank you. What else does Capricorn need to know for November 2024, please? I just got the words backed up and then also gaining traction. Let's see how this plays out. It's almost like, it's this idea of like something is like backlogged, right? And so there's like a lot of whatever, and it's kind of at a standstill, but perhaps you're gaining traction on something. Now this could very much be like work related if you're behind on work or something along those lines, or perhaps you own your own business and you're behind on like admin stuff or something like that, Capricorn. But the energy came right after, which was gaining traction. And so you are making forward progress. Perhaps you need to, bring somebody in to help you. It doesn't feel like a serious energy. It's kind of just like a side note type of conversation we're having. So I'm going to leave that. Thank you. What else does Capricorn need to know for November 2024, please? This kind of goes back, it feels very much like it goes back to this like investigation, discovery, research type of work. But they said that you're seeing the stars for the first time. Capricorn, that's quite an interesting message. And I waited a second before I started talking because I asked them basically like, what do they mean? And it's kind of like, it's like that moment where you realize the depth of something, right? Like you pass by the flowers every day, or we look at the grass every day, or we see a tree every day, but we don't ever think about like how Mother Earth, some way, somehow, has created this tree that we see every day. And it started as a little seed, and over years and years and years, it's grown into this big tree with branches and a trunk, and it sheds its leaves, and it shows us the cycle of life and rebirth and regeneration and transformation. And it's that type of feeling where it's like, yeah, of course, you've probably seen the stars a billion times, right? But it's like you're finally seeing them, like truly for what they are, which is this very profound, kind of expansive energy, almost like you're really opening your mind up to maybe more profound life philosophies or something like that in November 2024. Thank you. What else does Capricorn need to know for November 2024, please? Capricorn, I just saw some of you jumping on trampolines, like big trampolines. I had this idea of this feeling when I was a little kid jumping on a trampoline. Now let's take it from an energetic perspective, perhaps aligning the energy, right? Maybe your energy is a little bit bouncing all over the place right now. Maybe it's time to align the energy. The other thing I'm thinking is perhaps internally the lymphatic drainage. It's important to do lymphatic drainage every single day. There are plenty of videos on YouTube to go check that out, Capricorn, to really make sure your lymph is moving nice and smooth throughout the body. I'll leave it at that because it really seems to be, and it could go back to kind of this fitness journey and the fasting idea that you're on. Maybe it's just something that you can add to your routine. It does not take long. I do it every morning. It takes about 5 minutes. Thank you. What else does Capricorn need to know for November 2024, please? Capricorn, are some of you professors or teachers or something like that? I see you grading papers in the month of November. Thank you. What a message, Capricorn, for November 2024. I hope you enjoyed it. Please only take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And Capricorn, get your Know Thyself birth chart report today. When you learn how to use the energy that is very specific to you, then you can actually manifest your best reality. And lastly, Capricorn, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that YouTube lets you know when I upload new content and when I go live Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.